Good morning, cultists. Welcome back to another Unbalanced Breakfast with CthuLoops. In our last episode, we ended things off in the middle of our two wars for the Duchy of Latium. One of the wars being with the Pope himself and the other with Lombardy for, well, the Duchy of Latium. So let's continue on with that. We still have some straggler troops from vassals coming into Taurodont. Right. This is the son of Bernard and Bernardine. That's funny. Alright, smoky it is. Now I could use my retinue troops, but I think I've been having some good luck using them to defend our island capital. So I think we'll just keep them there as is, and then we'll just use our domain and vassal troops to take care of the actual wars and stuff. Irun requires an education or a focus. Let's go with Thrift, as usual. Ursine, right. Can we invite her to my court? No. She's a close relative of this dude. Oh, he himself being a genius. Does that mean one of his... Oh, their mother was a genius. Interesting. Okay. Huh. Well, they've been very lucky in their... baby making, because both the Hetman and both Isbjorn and his sister are geniuses. But anyways, that's not really important right now. We can imprison this guy who is plotting to kill someone, or we can imprison Jas because she was unfaithful. Oh wait, no, it's because she's trying to kill Patrician, this guy. Right. We had another son. For Berwin, sure. And had another son for Rar. Fantastic. Alright, so this war is going pretty well. We might encounter a little bit of resistance when we actually fight the armies of Lombardy, but for the most part, I think we should be able to get through this rather smoothly. We're already at 74% with the Pope. I think I'll actually siege down his entire holding, even if we get 100% before that. Heeding the call. What's this? Oh, right. Okay, so in our last episode, we actually had the quest for Immortality Fire again. I sent my spy master off to find the mystic, but she failed? And I guess it just happened anyways? I know there's a chance for it to... succeed even if the council member fails to find the mystic. There's still a chance that the mystic might appear by themselves. So, all right. Well, I was actually kind of glad that we failed the quest for immortality. I didn't really want it, but sure. I mean, if nothing else, it's a good chance to boost up our stats, right? Heeding the call. A stranger has appeared at your court. She says she will only speak to you, my lord. A servant bows before you, clearly annoyed. You pause. What is this about? The times are busy in Canarius, and you are in the middle of contemplating whether you should have a grand feast thrown in your name or arrange for a prestigious hunting trip. There is always someone to impress, and you would rather not get involved in the drama of the court. You glance at the servant, still bowing deeply. Very well. In the main hall, a hooded figure approaches you. So we have Kalyanavati. Right. Okay, well, holy crap. That's quite the learning score there. So I'm assuming she is a learning mystic? Let me see what the base stats are needed for the learning mystic to be real. Wait, it is the learning score, right? Yeah, learning mystic. Because I know with the other stats, you need a base stat of 6 or above in order for the mystic to be genuine. But this is a little crazy. 25 is insane. Okay, I see. So apparently, regular mystics like martial, diplomacy, and intrigue mystics get +6 to intrigue. And the learning mystics get a +10 to their learning score. So she might actually be the real deal. When you heard about the alleged mystic, you pictured someone very youthful. However, you did not picture a child. At first, you are inclined to laugh. Who is this bizarre little girl? However, you can tell within minutes that Kalyanavati is no ordinary child. Her somber manners are actually rather unsettling. She tells you tales of faraway realms and distant times, heavy with symbolism and hidden meanings. While it is very strange to hear such words spoken by someone so young, the vividness of her stories make you wonder if she experienced them all by herself. She promises to tell you more if you accept her as a teacher. Right. Negative 25 temple vassal opinion. Doesn't really matter. Sympathy for Eastern religions? Sure, why not? I was actually kind of hoping that, well, Katyanavati would turn out to be a martial mystic, because with martial mystics, you can get the brawny trait and brave trait and whatnot if you follow their quest line, as it were. We've imprisoned some bishop dude, that's great. Let's let them land in Canarius. We should get the notification, fantastic. And then we'll just come in to blast him in the ass. Alright, let's do this. A serious concern. Irun joins you after supper one evening. He initiates a conversation about the status of trade in the realm, but you notice that he seems distraught. You interrupt Irun and demand to know why he has sought you out. My dearest father, I fear for your life, he says earnestly and seizes your hand. Who is this sacrilegious heathen you've invited to our court? Her promises are sweet, I'm certain, but she cannot be trusted. Please, father, allow me to find out her true motive before it is too late. Yaroon, I'm just gonna take my chances with this. I know it's not gonna make you happy, but it is what it is, my friend. It is what it is. Are we still rivals? We are still rivals. Wow. But despite that, it seems that he really, really loves me. I've had a stuttering child be born to Bamsi, that's fine. Let's have our troops move on over into the other county. And we're gonna demand monetary compensation from this guy. Bamsi, let's go with Thrift for you. We're at 68% with Lombardy. We might actually need to take more of the fight to them, if that makes any sense. Let's let them land. Great. How come we didn't get a notification for that one, guys? You're slipping, guys. You're slipping. I should be getting notifications left, right, and center. As much as that bothers me sometimes, but I should be getting them anyways. Alright, let me follow these guys back and forth. I don't know if we're actually gaining any... I guess we are gaining some war score, but not much. And that's fine. Yeah, we're just gonna siege down everything that the Pope has. I know we're at 100% with the Pope, but I don't really want to end this war before we get to 100% with Lombardy as well, because then we have to, you know, give away land and all that crap, and it gets a little complicated. Disrupts the flow of things, I think. A fallen man. Kalyanavati and you are walking side by side through the capital as she patiently explains the principles of reincarnation and immortality. Berwin, my friend, remember that karma is not only produced when you act. Everything you think, say, and cause is also karma. While good deeds yield sweet fruits, punya, unkindness brings forth spoiled fruits, pap. Your walk has brought you to a rundown alley where a man in tattered clothes sleeps in a doorway. As you approach, the stench of alcohol and vomit becomes unbearable. Kalyanavati tells you that the man was cheated of all of his savings and how he fell into despair when the local authorities refused to help him. The tale fills you with compassion for the poor fellow. So I can give him a crap ton of money, or tell her that he should have persevered. Let's just give him money. I mean, we've got it anyways, so it's fine. The sweetest fruit. Kalyanavati nods contentedly as you kneel next to the man and offer him your coin purse. The fruit of good thoughts and good deeds is sweet indeed, my friend. Acts of kindness bring peace to your heart and brings you one step closer to enlightenment. You are a just ruler indeed. During the walk home, your fart feels lighter. No, your heart feels lighter. You intently listen to Kalyanavati's thoughtful musings, trying to remember every word. She might be true. She might be the true saint you have been waiting for. It's funny how my mind immediately went to fart instead of heart. Shows you how mature I am, right? Alright, so we become just, and that's great. It's not amazing because just is very easily lost. So it's a bit of a shame, but it is what it is. Yeah, a martial dude would have been... Or sorry, a martial dude? Well, I guess women can be dudes too. A martial dude would have been much more beneficial, I think, in our case. But it's fine. Berwyn here actually has some pretty amazing stats. Well, I'd say pretty good stats overall. I don't know if amazing is really appropriate, but whatever. Alright, the Pope is just eager to surrender and get our guys kicked out of his land, but it's fine. And there has been a succession in China. Really? This guy's fucking old. He's like 50 years old. I mean, not to imply that 50-year-old people are super old, but, you know. For a guy who's taken on the throne of the Chinese Empire, he's fairly old. Right, I think we decided to not go kowtowing because we wanted to go raiding and possibly going to war and all that stuff, so... You have a daughter. Unfortunately, not a genius. Choldosind, sure. We are going to, of course, denounce her. That's great. And that is not 100% with Lombardy, not yet anyways. You know what, let's actually take this opportunity to attack the Pope's army. Just so that perhaps, just because there's a possibility that we might be able to imprison him if we're lucky. Come on, come on. Nope, not this time, buddy. Not this time. A dirty secret. Bernadette, the wife of Kruff, is apparently stooping some dude. Mayor Nanook. That's great. Good for you, Bernadette. You go get some, girl. And we need to find ourselves a new chancellor. Let's not go with our patricians. Let's go with Awinag. Sure. Awinag it is. Awinag, let's send you over to whom? I guess the dude in Abyssinia. He seems to be the kind of strongest vassal that we have. He's also not my biggest fan either. I wonder why. Why does Awinag not like me? Sorry, this is Grower. He wants a seat on the council. I've raised levies and all that crap. He's a whiny little fuck. Got it. Got it, got it, got it. No, I don't think there's any need to denounce and arrest some poor little mayor dude. It's fine. And that should be 100%. Fantastic. We unfortunately lost one of our commanders, but that's fine. Successions come by rather often in what's this? Berwyn wants to be part of the Spirit Guardians? Absolutely not, Berwyn. You're our only other genius brother. So we need you around, you know, sticking in women and making babies and all that shit. I could gain stressed. Or I could break up with one of my lovers. Let's break up with my wife, but still remain married to her? It's a little weird. And then we'll bribe her and then get her to love me again. So strange. Alright, Francia has apparently joined the fight. That's Navarra. Francia has about 28,000. You know what? This is actually a good opportunity for us to... Aha! We've managed to capture the King of Avaria. And, yeah, sure, we're gonna expose you too. And a daughter. Or a niece, rather. That's fine. Now, the reason why I'm continuing with this fight is because I want these guys to basically explode. Lombardy is down to 1.8 thousand, and we kind of want to do the same thing with France. So let's have our troops depart. Let's let these guys land in Canarius, and then we will just completely annihilate their dicks continuously until... You know what, maybe we can even take the fight to Francia itself. Might not be a bad idea, all things considered. And Canaries is prospering. That's great. In fact, it's flourishing. Very nice. I think we might be able to... Okay, look. France is actually coming in hot and heavy with 29 boats. And you want me to assassinate the Abbasids. Gladly, my friend. Gladly. Let's do this. Let's bribe some dudes. Now, I've been doing some reading, and people suggest that you shouldn't involve anyone with an intrigue plot, a plot power of 5 and below, because there's a good chance that they might actually fuck up the assassination and also blab on you. But I think the blabbing part kind of comes from their various traits. Like if they're drunkards, they have a higher chance of blabbing on you and all that stuff. And I think it's the same if they're gregarious, if I'm not mistaken. After having relentlessly studied Khan Ali's habits and movements, I finally believe I found the perfect opportunity for the grand spectacle that will be his death. In a week's time, when Ali leaves the mosque after prayer, it is time to strike. Let's do this. It was easy to separate Ali from his guards. As if he was a sheep, I herded him into the midst of the crowd, where everyone would see. For the assassins, I shouted, raising my dagger. Those who saw will never forget. Fantastic. We managed to actually kill the Abbasid king. Incredible. And so now it falls down to his little son. These guys are related. So this is the current Khan's uncle. Interesting. Let me just do a quick scan of our plots. Make sure that no one is plotting to kill any of my family members, and I think we're good. Sure. Let's teach Ursula the ways. And Canaries is under siege by France. And looks like we actually managed to convert her to being secretly Shia. Alright, so I think if we start seeing our war score with whatchamacallit go down, it might be an indication that we need to redivert our attention towards, you know... Well, actually, let's not merge them, because I don't want to have our retinue be a different part of whatever. Oh, shit. Oops. Okay, well, you know what? This is actually not a bad thing because, right. Because, that's the majority of Francia's army. And it appears that we might actually lose these guys. And that's just my domain troops, right? You know what? I'd rather you guys just go home rather than take attrition and die. Or not attrition, but lose that fight and die at the same time, if that makes any sense. I guess, Ursula, Marshall is your bag. And I can't increase tolerance yet. We're getting there, though. Okay, so let's land the Pope's lands. Great. We are, of course, way over our supply limit, so let's have you guys get on the boats and back that way. Oh no, what have you done, you fool? Yaroon? Sure. Whatever. I don't really care. Stupid crap. Mind over body. Kalyanavati has been happy with your progress and informed you that the time had come for a period of deep introspection. You must venture into the wilderness all on your own, my friend, with nothing but the clothes on your back. You are to stay there until you have had a deep epiphany. You are not quite sure what an epiphany feels like, but Kalyanavati assured you that all will become clear in time. Now you have spent 4 days in isolation, fasting and meditating. Your mind does feel clearer, however you are not sure if you are approaching your epiphany or if the lack of sustenance is making you delirious. While Kalyanavati ordered you to abstain from food, she cannot see you now, and the hunger is becoming quite unbearable. Now, this is the first time I've actually gone down the learning route for immortality, so I have no idea what the chances are here. I can eat something before resuming my meditation or keep fasting. I'm assuming I might actually die if I keep fasting, but I have a higher chance of success. Whereas this, You know what? Let's just keep fasting. See where that goes. If we do die, however... Yeah, your rune is set to inherit, so we should be fine. Yeah, I think we'll be alright. The moment of clarity. Finally, it arrives. The moment of perfect clarity. All your senses are on edge, each expression as distinguished and detailed as if you experienced everything for the first time. It is as if your mind is expanding, reaching out, enveloping everything. You can feel that the realization is there, just beyond your limits. You just have to. And then it is as if something snaps within you. Some limitation which has always held you back is gone, and now everything makes sense. Each of Kalyanavati's lessons is rushing through your mind. Each word as clear as if she was standing next to you. You sit there for a while, just taking everything in, paralyzed with amazement. Alright. Fantastic. So we've succeeded with that. Let's actually get you guys back on the boats. I think traveling any other way on foot is quite dangerous because of the attrition that we can possibly suffer. And we're going to... I don't really care. Sure. That's gonna be 5 days. And you're gonna get there January 5th. Which is actually a fair bit. It's a little risky, wasn't it? It's a little risky. But let's see if we can take this holding. Have you guys land in Piombino and then get on the boats that way without taking attrition, please? Please and thank you. Take the next holding too. There we go. Okay, we should be able to get on the boats without taking attrition. Fantastic. And we will continue to harass France until they are basically without troops. Nice. Had another son. Fantastic. Of my dynasty, no less. And we will go into Orvieto to completely annihilate your dicks. Nice. Back on the boats. And let's do it again. Might be a good idea to actually take Orbitello or whatever. But no, you know what? Actually, let's have you guys get on over to that one instead. Yeah. Wait, no. We can have our boats land there, as a matter of fact. There we go. Much better. Not quite dead yet, though. And I think we probably want to take Orbitello. At least the top holding. That way we can have our boats land. Bernadette is... Oh no, she's got cancer. Your Highness, my men and I have had trouble finding a battlefield where expertise could be employed for payment in gold, and unfortunately our rations are now running low. I therefore request additional funding to keep my men from starving. You've got 7,000 fucking ducats, man! That's more than most people have in Crusader Kings 2 at any given time. What a jerk. What a lying sack of shit. I'm just kidding, but you know, he kind of is lying. Alright, let's go rank up with the companions, and I think France is down to about 5,000. I think we should be okay to piece them out now. Lombardy is also down to 5,000. Their king currently has scurvy, which is hilarious. I think he's actually on land though, if he's on Spoleto. And Rar requires an education. Let's go with thrift. And we will go ahead and now dock our men, and then we will peace out the Pope. Fantastic. Sweet. And then we'll also peace out Lombardy. Very nice. Look at that. Rome is, of course, one of the better counties in the world. Unfortunately, a lot of the holdings are devoted to temples, which I guess makes sense. I mean, it is Rome. It'd be weird if there weren't like a bazillion temples over there. And looks like we have our Duke of Rome, Barnabas, or whatever his name is. Yeah, fantastic. Now, it's not a trade post thing, so we're fine. After that, we will install Grauer here into Orbitello. Fantastic. And then Nanook can be the dude in Orvieto. Perfect. Now, the Duchy of Latium. We cannot usurp because he is at war. With whom? Who the fuck knows? Who the fuck knows? Alright, so I think we can safely dismiss my... Let's keep my boat levies, but we'll dismiss my vassals' boats, or vassal troops rather. And we're going to get our retinue back home. Of course, the fucking... Can't believe this guy still got troops in my capital. Unbelievable. Bernadine, my half-sister, you've been caught stooping some dude. With Mayor Nanook. This fucking guy. You know what? Let's abduct him. And let's get him in prison so that he can stop banging my fucking sisters and shit. Unbelievable. What a complete asshole. You hear that, Nanook? We're coming in hot and heavy for you. Of course, I am also just cheating on my wives, or wife like crazy, but it's fine. Since he is a boy, I'm gonna acknowledge him as mine and have him be of my dynasty. Crusader Kings. Rome, the city of St. Peter and the very seat of the papacy itself, has fallen to infidels. In response, the Pope in exile, His Holiness Pope Gregorius IV, has declared his intention to forge a great alliance of Christian lords in order to reclaim the eternal city. This signals a new era of large-scale Christian holy wars, the Crusades. Wait, have we not had Crusades yet? Oh, I guess we've only had jihads. But wait, I thought once jihads and whatnot were activated, Crusades would also be activated. The fuck? Like, we've been doing great holy wars, like, for a million years now. Even in, like, places like fucking Cumania, which I'm still really bitter about. But, and we've had jihads as well, so why weren't the Crusades activated? Wow, okay. Great, good for you guys. Jeez Louise. Lesa has become a flamboyant schemer, don't really care. Wow, I'm actually losing a lot of money. And let's go ahead and abduct Nanook. Damn it, you guys failed. You suck. Right, now we can dismiss my personal boats as well as my vassal boats. So why am I losing so much money exactly? Oh, we're reinforcing our retinue. That's why. I see. Cruff is dead. The bitter old geezer has finally bitten the bucket. Who's this guy? Trying to kill someone. Well, you can't kill someone when you're in prison, bitch. Now, also, what's happening with my, with the Umayyads in my land? There must be an easier way of finding this, but I just do it this way. Wow, okay, you know what? Umayyads are all dead. Holy shit. Ha! Crap. Well, they died without much pomp and circumstance, I gotta say. They just kind of withered out. I mean, them not really ruling much, I guess, had a big factor in that. So, who was the last one? Ah, man. It'd be much easier if I could just, you know, follow the thing properly. If I could just have everything be expanded at once. Killed by rabble. Whoa. What is this killed by rabble thing? Huh. They all just died, like, pretty much at the same time. To rabble. No, they didn't. They died on different... What the hell? That's a weird New Year's countdown. It's like, you know how they do the whole countdown and on December 31st for like New Year's and stuff? It's like 10, and then they kill someone. 9, they kill this lady. 8, they kill this dude. It's like, that's a fucking weird thing. Oh, you know what? We've actually burned this girl at the stake. Wow, okay. Yeah, I kind of wish that I could expand all the trees. That way I can see who was the actual last one of the Umayyad dynasty. But, oh well. Because I remember we had an Umayyad lover. Or a concubine or something at some point, didn't we? Like, what happened to Berwin? No, that wasn't... Wait. Oh, she was completely... She was someone different. Okay. I guess. It's a little weird. Not sure I fully understand still, but it's fine. Alright, that's great. That's great. Okay. So, we have a bit of an independence faction building up right now. This guy does not like me. Oh, right, it's in Cantus. Raised levies. Fair enough. I did kind of keep them up for quite a while. And the whole foreigners bit, too. Shouldn't be too much of a problem. I can probably bribe a lot of the ducal dudes and then get them off the thing here. That should be more than okay, I think. Let's just watch it kind of go down a little bit. Alright, that's great. Okay, well, I think we're actually going to end the episode off here. We'll come back tomorrow. Hopefully we'll see some major rebellions spring out in France. Yeah, it looks like he doesn't have a lot of big fans, so there's a good chance that they might suffer some rebellions here and there. Lombardy might be okay, possibly. I think in tomorrow's episode we will probably go to war with the Byzantines. Wait. She was the emperor. The empress. Why did... Was she forced to abdicate? I don't understand what happened. He inherited it. Right, but she's still alive. Huh, interesting. Not quite sure what's going on there. Wait, also, how is this Chinese lady born out of what is apparently a white lady and a Greek dude? Is that how the Chinese came to be? Some white lady and a Greek dude got together, smashed, bumped uglies, and then, bam, China happened? Probably not. Oh, I see. Okay. Right. Notice how he's a bastard? They don't know who the father is. She cheated on her husband, and, she cheated on her husband with a Chinese dude, and, subsequently gave birth to the Chinese, two Chinese children. Hilarious. Fantastic. Alright, well, we're gonna end the episode off here for now. We'll come back tomorrow, see what happens with our quest for immortality and all that stuff, and then continue on from there. Yeah, and that should be good. Alright, so for now, thanks for watching and have a good breakfast.